Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show with my white yard in the building, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. Don't forget, today is Cyber Monday, right? So the discounts keep rolling out. You can get 40% or up to 40% off. The link is in the description on any Boohoo Man gear. Rocking my Boohoo, rocking your Boohoo. I'm gonna get that one there.
Oh, you gonna get it?
Yeah.
You never pick it.
Big up Boohoo Man. As I said, they had a mega discounts on Friday with Black Friday, with Cyber Monday. So if you missed out on that, get involved today. Now, let me first ask you, have you recovered from yesterday?
Nope.
Right, you looked I've never seen you so quiet. Remember I had to say to you afterwards, I was like, yo bro, I was asking you questions, you're not answering nothing.
Yeah, like, me tap out, like, it was one of them ones where it's like, yo, really? Like,
yeah, really.
Like, it's almost unbelievable. Like, just I think to yourself, like, is this really happening? Is it really, are we actually witnessing this? Like, you know, one day I think to yourself, like, I went home and went to bed and still think about it, woke up thinking about it. It's like,
it was unbelievable.
What's going on? What is really going on with our team?
Do you think the team was stunned more by what happened to the
injury?
The injury?
No.
Because if anything, that should have affected Wolves more,
Wolves more. Like, you should already, say, pick up yourself. All right, let's get into this, lads. The main man is down. The striker, the go-to guy is down. Let's get at them. You understand? But this is what happens when I said before, and I'm going to continuously say it, is the lack of leadership in our team. Because obviously, we only can see what the cameras are showing. But even before the game, Wolves were in a huddle. They had all their players were around, and their captain was speaking to them. Whatever Cody was saying, whether they all could understand it or not, he was speaking to his team. Again, I don't see that with Arsenal. I don't see anyone talking. I don't see anyone saying, come on. Like, after the goal, after we conceded the first goal, we did get back a goal straight away. But you don't see anyone like saying, come on, and grab the ball. Let's go. Like, it feels like it's just like, here we go again. It's like they're just used to it now. Where
I don't know. I differ a bit. They tried yesterday. They did try in the second half. Was much better than the first half. The thing that really alarms me is not so much. I felt they did try their best to get back in the game. Wolves defended very well. We couldn't get in behind, and we did have a few chances. You know, I think Aubameyang had a chance. I thought Saka had a chance. He should have scored. We had chances yet again to score. We didn't take them. Right? They did put effort in. I can't fault their effort in the second half. The alarming thing for me is how we start games. When we were playing at home, there's no intensity. We don't get going. You can put that down to captaincy and leaders on the pitch, but also I have to look at the manager and say, have you got these guys revved up? Why is this happening game in, game out, that we are starting games so slowly?
Something's wrong with the team.
There was a little bit, and that's what I was saying about the injury, because prior to the injury, it was quite a decent start. But then once the injury, they were like...
But you said that, Robbie, from the kickoff, Wolves already have a corner.
Yeah, but that can happen.
But I'm saying it was too easy. You're right.
Yeah.
Everything's too easy.
And I'm just, there's something wrong.
No team, no fear Arsenal. No team, no fear Arsenal. Right now, even Fulham probably looking at us like, give us back that game. Let's play. Because I'm being...
I'll tell you what though, in the league this year, nobody fears no one.
No one.
You're seeing it again at the weekend. Nobody fears nobody. So it's not just Arsenal. Nobody fears nobody. So that's why you've got to be on your game.
Arsenal is almost like just giving away points right now. Like, literally, who wants points?
Nobody fears nobody. I saw the game, the Brighton game against Liverpool. They should have beaten Liverpool. They didn't have no fear of Liverpool. They attacked Liverpool, right? So
I don't even want to play Brighton right now.
So, well, I'm telling you, that's a tough game when we play them.
Who are we giving them?
Every game is tough.
Arsenal.
This is a unique season. I'm telling you.
There's a mental problem in Arsenal right now. There's something not right on that pitch. When the players are playing, they don't look right. Yes, we started well for the first 5 minutes. You had the injury that then everything changed the game. It looked like everybody kind of slowed down a bit. Again, when you're saying we had chances in the second half, we didn't have any shots on target in the second half.
Yeah, but we had chances.
I get that, but what I'm trying to say is
we didn't execute. No shots on target doesn't mean you didn't have chances. That means you didn't execute your chances.
I know that, but what I'm trying to say is it's like we can create the chances, but again, we have no one clinical. We've been begging for Abba to be up front. Now Abba can get the stick that Lacker's been getting because he had chances. And like I said to you after the game yesterday, Abba had chances to collect the ball or go to the ball, make something happen, and he's just standing there like he's lazy.
Me personally, I'm not going to have a go at Aubameyang. Sorry.
I know, I will.
I know you will. I'm not. You know why? That guy's been carrying this team for the past couple of years, right? And I've been saying it for a long time, right? What happens when he has a dip? It happens to every single... Messi at the moment for Barcelona is having a serious dip. Nobody's stepping up for Barcelona, right? A couple of the youths have stepped up, but no one in general. The team's falling. When you're too reliant on one guy, this is what happens. At Arsenal, we are reliant, and over the past couple of seasons, we've been reliant on one guy. The semi-final and final, team effort, but it's his goals that gets us the win.
But what I'm saying is that
even the best win we've had this season, probably the penalty, he's the guy who steps up and takes it. Right, so I'm not going to fault him. I'm not going to.
Yeah, but what may I say, Robbie?
No, hold on. He's having.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
He's having a dip. A bad
He's having
form.
a dip.
Yes.
It happens, right? Jamie Vardy, a couple of seasons ago had a bad dip.
Yep.
He'll come back. Aubameyang will come back. What I'm looking at is what about the rest of man then? What are they doing? Why are they not stepping up? Why is the intensity so low? This is the thing that annoys me. There's players out there that have got the talent, but why is the intensity? It's not there. The intensity.
May I answer that for you?
The intensity, like the way I saw, you see Traore, he gets the ball, he explodes away. Who's doing that in our team?
And whips it in. That's the problem. Because again, our players are not doing it. They get the ball, they run down the wing, and then they turn back. They're looking back, they turn back. Whip it in, whip. The more balls you put in the box, the more chances you're creating. Keep putting the ball in the box. If they keep defending it, cool, but keep getting it in there.
And then I'm looking at the manager yesterday, and I'm like, some of the decisions.
Take off Willian.
Why did he take Willian off?
Willian was our best player yesterday.
Yeah.
Best player on the pitch yesterday, creating chances, and you take him off. When this time Willock hasn't been doing good. Willock turned up in the second half because he realized, well, we have to do something. And there was a bit of change when I think Willock pushed it a bit more wide in the second half.
Willock did all right in the second half. He started poorly. The guy, I mean, the midfield of Xhaka and Ceballos, they were
It was terrible. Xhaka was just out there like a pedestrian.
Hector Bellerin, terrible. You know what I mean? There were some players in there that, I even think Saka yesterday, I love Saka.
Yeah, he did have a poor game.
He had a poor game. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at that team at the moment. There's something wrong. I mean, I interviewed fans. I think you said it yesterday. Has the Ozil thing been a factor in this?
Of course.
Because nobody now, in this football reasons thing, you know what I mean? Come on,
you have to remember,
man.
Robbie, these guys are going training and Ozil's there.
He's training with them.
He's training with them. They are playing. They are talking in the room. They're enjoying his company.
Not only that.
They are saying to themselves, why is this man not playing with us? Like, he's a creative midfielder.
Not only that, they're professional footballers, right? So somebody like an Aubameyang will be like, I'm not... When he looks at it, he's saying, I'm not getting enough service. And then he's looking at Ozil.
Come on.
And he's thinking, boy, you know what I mean? If Ozil was playing, come on. Come on,
picks the passes.
Come on, Mikel, man. You can't tell me. I mean, personally, I think Ozil away from home is still a passenger. But at home, he's an important player. If you didn't replace him with Awar and people like that, they should have played him. This is turning out to be a
we needed, that's what I'm saying. We didn't bring anyone in. We bring Partey in, but we didn't bring in a creative midfielder. So you have him, use him until his contract's done.
Exactly.
If that's the case. Don't pay, why are you paying somebody if you're not using him? Use him.
When did we all of a sudden?
When we played Leicester, we were crying out for somebody to pick the lock. He's that guy.
For that yesterday.
He no, I'm saying every game we cry out. We have the guy that can find the passes. It's just down to the guy who is getting the chances to finish it. Then he will give it to them.
I want to know when since Arsenal had so much money that we can afford to have a guy sitting down on the bench for £350,000 a week and chatting about his football reasons.
You understand?
This football reasons thing is quite frankly, is a load of bollocks.
1.2 million a month.
Right? It's rubbish, right? There is no way, it is definitely some sort of vendetta from the top that you could have a guy on that much money, right? that somebody has spitefully said, you know what, I don't care how much money I'm paying him, he ain't playing. It's not an Arteta decision. It's come from the very top. And now it's backfiring. Time to, two things they can do, right? Two things. Either they got a backtrack U-turn in January and put him back in the squad, right? Or if you're not going to do that, you have to go and buy someone, whether it's an OR or a Slobosky or a Isco or somebody who can do that job. If they don't do that in January, they have to bring him back. If they don't bring him back, you know, they can. I mean, I'm still not with this Arteta out and stuff like that, right? I'm still not with that. I've still got patience, but they're going to ruin this manager, right? Because I feel that decision has come from above. I know he's made himself look a bit stupid as well because he's come right out forth and said it's my decision.
Yeah.
We all know it ain't. Because how can that be footballing reasons? How can that make sense that you've got this, not even on the bench? Not even on the bench.
Not even in Europe, the man I use the man.
Come on.
Not even in Europe. We could have been using him in Europe.
Come on, it's obviously a spiteful thing that has been done to the guy and it's backfired.
The best game we've had is the Fulham game. Since that, we've been dead. Since the Fulham game, we have been dead. I have not enjoyed any of the football we played. None of it.
Anyway.
It's boring. The results are not going our way and I don't see anything changing.
Next week against Tottenham.
Like I said, we only have a plan A. We don't have BRC. So if plan A don't work, we're fucked. Simple as that.
Next week against Tottenham.
Fuck that shit, man. Like,
you can't though. We still got to play.
I mean, a man don't normally cussing at people. You know, I don't normally swear, but
whether you like it or whether we got to play that game. Now, you know what? That game.
Sim, you know when you play computer and you just sim the game.
You know
simulate
what?
the game.
The
like,
thing is, right?
Like,
no, but it's a game that, like Ty said yesterday, form goes out the window for that game. That's a game where
Robbie, we don't have no form.
Wait a minute. The players, Mikel Arteta can redeem himself by winning that game. That's the sort of game that gets fans back on side.
Who we have after Tottenham?
Burnley. So you can go on a run.
Go and run, we beat Tottenham and go lose to Burnley.
No,
Watch.
No. Anyway, talking of forfeits,
brother,
let's go through that. You know what I mean? As you said about forfeit the game, listen, talking of that, right? Let's just quickly go over the games for the weekend. The only thing I've got to smile about this weekend, the game results. There was Brighton versus Liverpool. I said Liverpool win 3-0. You said 2-0. M24 said 3-0 as well.
2-0 to who?
It was actually, you said it'd be 2-0 to Liverpool.
Is it?
Yeah. It was actually a draw and Brighton should have won that game, right? Yeah. We'll get to these games. Southampton versus Man United. Yeah. I said it'd be 2-1, right? You said it would be 2-1 to Southampton. I said it'd be 2-1 to Man United. M24 said it'd be 1-0 to Southampton. It was actually 3-2 to Man United.
Very close for me get the 2-1 though.
1 point for me.
Southampton should definitely win that, man.
You say that every week, mate. Right? And then Chelsea versus Spurs. I said it'd be a tight 1-0 to Chelsea. Yeah. You said it'd be 2-1 to Chelsea. M24 said it'd be 2-0 to Spurs. Actually a 0-0, boring 0-0 draw. And Arsenal Wolves, we all went with an Arsenal win. We all get that wrong. There's only 1 point this week gone to me for that United win. Sorry, Yardi, you've lost this month. 3-1, forfeit incoming. Guys,
oh well.
He's new to the place. What forfeit should I give him? Leave it in the comments, right? He's not like Troops, he'll actually do them.
I'll do them,
Right, so what forfeit should I give White Yardi? Leave it in the comments below. I'm going to choose one, right?
Then I'm going to speak with a different accent for the one whole show.
It won't be that kind, mate. Don't worry about that. I know these guys. They come hardcore. If you think it's going to be just something like that.
Oh, man. Sure.
Right? But let's talk about a couple of those games. Do we really need to talk about that Chelsea v Spurs game? What a boring game. I mean, that was Mourinho at his best, wasn't it?
For the two teams.
Both teams, I mean, Chelsea in the second half, they went for it.
Yeah, they had a couple of opportunities as well.
Spurs did nothing in the second half. They, Mourinho did. Mourinho did Mourinho, didn't he?
But that's the thing.
But they're still top of the league,
and that's it. They get the point as well, and they're ticking over, innit? Like that.
Are you frightened they might win the league?
No, I'm not frightened. Come on, Robbie. It's 10 games in now, man. Like,
you're not saying that when they talk about Arsenal.
No,
because 10 games in.
Because don't worry, them soon start.
21 points, man.
That's fine. I don't worry about them. Spurs winning the league doesn't go in the
We
same
better beat them
sentence.
next week, man.
It doesn't even
We've
match.
got to stop them in their tracks, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting worried about these guys.
I'm
now.
not.
Right? But that was a boring game.
Yeah.
Man United versus Southampton. Southampton blew it, didn't they?
Southampton,
2-0 up at half-time.
Like, I watched that game and I was like, yo, Southampton had so many opportunities in the first half. Walcott was doing really well as well.
To be fair, though, you know what? That's, again, when we talk about margins in games.
Yeah.
They had chances, right? But before that, United had a couple of easy chances that they missed.
Yeah, definitely.
And, you know, they should have been a couple of goals up.
It was kind of almost like an open game at times.
Very open game.
It was back up and down a lot. And Southampton, obviously, they took the 2 goals and...
Ward-Prowse.
Yeah,
best deliverer of a set piece in the
Do you see what I'm saying?
In the Premier League.
But do you see what I'm saying about Philly team? We don't have a person that when we get them free kicks around the box, we can say, who?
We do.
Who?
David Luiz.
Has he ever scored? Who has scored? The only person I know scored free kicks for us is probably Pepe.
And Aubameyang.
So why he never...
And Lacazette.
Sorry, I know we're talking about...
Aubameyang and Lacazette, they've scored.
Do you know what? Yeah, yesterday when we had the opportunity with the free kick, it was 2-1. Why did not Aubameyang say, you know what? As a captain, I'm going to take this one.
To be fair, though, Willian is a good set-piece guy.
He hasn't scored for us yet.
He hasn't, but he used to take all the set pieces, well, not all, but he used to take, you know, vast majority of the set pieces at Chelsea.
I need to know how many
And he was good at curling those in.
I need to know how many he scored.
You know? No, but he was decent at free. He's a free kick specialist.
Yeah, but
he is.
Kicking a free
and
kick
even
and
yesterday,
scoring. Kicking and scoring is 2 different things.
No, but he scores free kicks. And even yesterday, his delivery from corners, his delivery from crosses was good.
It was good. But I'm just
After he came off, it was useless.
I'm just saying that we haven't got a person that we know, like, will step up.
But Ward-Prowse is the best in the league.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
he's the best in the
They
league.
know this is probably going to either be on target, be in a goal, or something's going to come from this. Not go over the post and, goal kick.
But Man United, I mean, come back. Cavani. I said this the other day. I've been saying it, I've been harking on for this.
They've done this again. They've done this twice this season.
We do not have a player, big physical player that we can bring on. We bring on the same types of strikers.
Yep.
Right? Cavani came on. You see, he changed the game completely.
Different.
The difference with Man United and us at the moment is players like that. They can bring a Cavani off the bench. And the big difference between a team like Man United and Arsenal is, you know what it is? They got a player like Bruno Fernandes who scores goals from midfield. We don't have that. We don't have anybody in midfield that scores any goals. So I keep going back to it. All the pressure's on one man.
Robbie, I know you're going back to it, but listen.
How many midfielders?
What do I notice as well about Man United is when they're attacking, it's at speed. It's so fast that it's like you just feel something's going to come from it.
But even take that out.
Remember, Arsenal's always been known for our attacking as well. You know? We have had players with speed that will attack the box and score goals.
We got players like that.
But they don't look like they need to change them gear.
Yeah.
The
But
man
what I'm saying
move like them in a reverse.
What I'm saying is, you know what the big problem is at Arsenal? I've been saying this for a long time, right? The big problem at Arsenal, right, is we're too dependent, again, on certain players. We're too dependent. How many goals have been scored? I mean, Fernandes has scored literally every week for Man United. Yeah. How many midfielders have scored for Arsenal in the Premier League this season?
How many even score for us full stop as a team? Like
this season, I don't think. Has any midfielder scored?
Gabriel got 2 goals.
No, he's obviously defender.
Yeah, but I'm saying him got 2 goals.
Nothing from midfield.
Lacazette got 3. Alba got
nothing
3.
from midfield, right? And that's the difference. Man United, Bruno Fernandes again. No, they score goals from midfield. Van der Beek, a guy can score from midfield. Who we got?
We do need a midfielder.
Chelsea, Mason Mount, who can score from midfield. Yeah, who have we got who scores in it?
No one's taking the shot from outside the box. No one.
But anyway, that was a great comeback and a great Cavani. You got to hand it to him. He was superb in that game. What did you make of? I don't know if you saw this. He's been sanctioned by the FA because he made a comment on his Twitter after the game, Bruno Fernandes, where he used a phrase, I think it was something like, was it El Negrito or something like that?
No, I didn't see that.
Which means something like, it's like saying something black, but in, obviously, like a phrase that they'd use in Uruguay. It doesn't look like at this stage that he's going to get done, but it's like they're saying to him, you can use that in Uruguay, but I think over in Uruguay, it's kind of a different term. It's sort of said in a way of like an endearment way, whereas over here, it's not looked upon in the same sort of way.
But I'm not from Uruguay.
He's from Uruguay.
Is he?
Edinson Cavani, yeah.
Oh, Edinson Cavani. I thought you said Bruno's.
No, Cavani.
Oh, I thought you said Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those where I guess it'd be education for him. I don't think it wasn't a racist thing or anything like that. But
well, if it's something genuine like in Uruguay, that is something then it's different. But
you know, we got to hand it to him. He was a superb performance by him.
Yeah, man.
The other game
Brighton,
that was really interesting was the Brighton-Liverpool game. Now,
definitely, you know what you're like.
Again, Brighton should really have won that game.
I feel like Brighton, they've done well this season, and we were saying that without Lamptey, like they might struggle because he's been very good for them. But Brighton, to me, I wish Arsenal was playing like Brighton. I actually wish we were playing like Brighton. I wish our players,
attacking, fluid.
It's just. For a team like
and
that,
2 touch.
Yeah, it's just quick football, and they really took it to Liverpool yesterday. And to be honest, Liverpool was very lucky to come out of that with a draw. Yeah. I believe they were very lucky because they missed a penalty. There was another chance, a 1-on-1 where they put it wide. I think Brighton should have. They missed the points there. They should have took the 3 points yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's not me having a go at Liverpool and hating at Liverpool. It's being
He's
honest.
hating again.
It's being
He's
honest.
hating again.
When you watch a game and you can see, say, yo, Liverpool, you were liver dead yesterday. Then you were dead a pool yesterday. You were dead, not even live. You weren't living yesterday. You was dead yesterday.
I might just send you up to Liverpool for the forfeit.
No. Yeah, them dip on lockdown.
Send him up here, Robbie.
I'm not going to say it.
Send him up here, Robbie, lad.
I'm actually going to Liverpool. I'm not going to say when. I'm not saying when.
I'll find out, lads. I'll let you know. Don't worry.
I'm going to Liverpool.
And then the other side of Liverpool weren't much was better. I mean, Everton, they were beaten 1-0 at home by Leeds.
Yeah.
Again, another team that everybody's been talking up.
I did think Leeds would win. I definitely think Leeds. I think I did say
Yeah,
that.
but still, Everton, a team that everyone, started the season top of the league.
They did start well. And
I think they've lost their last 3 games as well. They've been poor.
Because Everton brought in players, and the players that they brought in was exciting to see them come in. And they started very well, so people automatically thought they gelled straight away. That, this is it. They're going to go on and win the league. No.
All right, quickly the other games. Man City, their customary 5-0 battering of Burnley, and West Brom beating Sheffield United by a 1-0. There's a couple of games to be played today. But at the moment, top of the league are Tottenham, Liverpool in second, both of them on 21 points. Chelsea on 19, Leicester who play tonight on 18, Southampton dropped to 5th on 17. The weird thing about it, Wolves are up to 6th on 17. The weird thing about it, Arsenal in 14th, right, which is terrible, but only 4 points off 5th place, 5 points off 4th place. That's the mad thing about the league this year.
Said
when
only.
We've been no, but
you say only like we can get it, like.
No, listen, if you turned around your form, let's just say.
It's still early.
Let's just say it's still early, right? Let's just say.
But let's 5 games, 3 home games.
If you have a good.
Row.
I know, but that's the thing. We should be dead and not dead and buried, but we should be completely miles off anything to do. We're only 4 points off that. So go and beat Tottenham, beat Burnley the week after, have a good run throughout December, and Arsenal could be back. Because the aim of this season is not to win the league. Come on, it's to try and get top 4.
I hear that. That's true. Yeah, obviously for me. My aim is I want my team to win.
Yeah, so do I. But be realistic.
But being realistic as well, Robbie, is that when you look at our team, if we, I'm going to be honest, if we can go out and play like we did in the second half, and that's the type of attacking football we're going to play. Because right now I feel like Arsenal players need to go out there and kind of go out there on a mentality like, it's all or nothing. If we get beat 6-0, get beat 6-0. Let's try to win the game. Because we're not going out there and it's like we have to concede a goal to get activated and be like, yeah, all right, cool. Now we need to push on, and now we need to press, and now, you know what I mean? Like I feel like we get to a stage where if this carries on, the teams really have to go out there and just all out attack.
But the point I'm trying to make is that we're not completely out of it yet.
I get that.
But let's get into the boohoo man of the week.
Yeah, boohoo man of the week for me, I have to give it to Cavani. I have to.
Yeah.
The fact he came off the bench, your team's losing, and you came on and changed the game. And again, what he came on and did to get them goals, he put himself in the right place to get them goals. Like even the first one wasn't even going to him. He just, no, that's mine. Good. Took that, bang. So you know, that's something that
could prove to be a good signing. A lot of people were cussing at the beginning.
Sometimes you need them guys you can pull off the bench.
Experienced guy.
Yeah, so definitely.
Idiot of the week.
Oh God. All right, listen, people. The idiot of the week for me, you know, the 10 times the idiot of the week is being shared. It is being shared this week. It's not one person getting it. It's not two person getting it. It's not 3, it's not 4, it's not 5, it's not 6, it's not 7, it's not 8, it's not 9, it's not 11, it's not even 25. It's the whole Arsenal team I get idiot of the week for me. The whole idiot got to Arsenal team. I feel like when there's a bunch of idiots that really letting down on the fans each week right now. And they need to go out there and put in a proper performance to show us, give us fans something, man. This is our club, because at the end of the night, when you guys finish playing and go home, we don't know. Like, we don't know if you're gone home happy. We don't know nothing. But we go home sad. And we have to deal with this for a full week leading on to the next game with fans bantering us. Yeah? And fans teasing us, and fans making a mockery of our club that we are used to seeing at the highest levels. Yeah? No, we're not seeing that no more. So you all are idiots because you're not representing the Arsenal badge the way it should be represented. And if there's a problem in the team, one person needs to step out and come speak and ignore Robbie defends Abba for the goals and how he's carried the team. However, Abba, I feel like it's not the same. I'm used to seeing you after games smiling with Arteta, doing press conferences and talk. No, you don't even come to the cameras and say anything. You don't even open your mouth no more. We don't even know if you're happy or not. If there's an issue, speak out, because it's going to affect us in the long run. So the whole Arsenal team get the idiot of the week for me.
All right, that's the idiot of the week. Can't argue with that. Guys, don't forget, it's Cyber Monday, so the link is in the description. Big discounts on Boohoo Man. Jump on that right now. Thanks, Yardi.
Yeah, man.
Let us know what his forfeit should be. Let us know, yeah? Liverpool fans.
No,
Liverpool fans out there. Come on, man. Give me some suggestions.
I can't do a score, so.
Give me some suggestions.
Calm down,
Thanks for watching.